Alright, listen. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what the background is. I don't care what it is that you got going. If you want to make it, you can do it. If you got it in you, and I know there's resistance, and people are gonna come and be like, "Oh, the government and whatnot." We're not gonna get political about this. That's a different conversation. Well, not even a really different conversation. But here's the thing: if you want it, I think I'm about to get interrupted. Give me just a second. Okay. Here's the thing: if you want this shit, right? If you want to get at it, you want to fuck it up. You want the big dreams, you want the cars, you want to be living at a professional level, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever your definition of success is to you, you can do it. Because here's the thing. What's happened and what is play out into what you're going to do. I don't care what happened then. What happened then is for you to deal with. And I understand how that may have impacted you now, but there's still ways to go. Here's what I mean. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, you got to recognize this. The background that you have, the city that you come. I come from fucking Slidell. How many of you people know that city? Not a whole lot unless you actually live here in the Louisiana area. You know? It doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is the work you're going to fucking put in. What matters is whether you want this thing. What matters is how much hours you're willing to put into it. What matters is how passionate you are. What matters is the talent. What matters is how much are you fixing to put in to this fucking thing? How much? How much do you really want to put into this, man? Are you fucking around saying you want it? Or do you actually want it? Are you willing to put up if you're doing a YouTube channel like me, how many videos you willing to pump out a year? For me, no less than 100. No less than 100 videos every fucking year. And I guarantee y'all gonna see that. I'm already halfway there. No, way past halfway there. No less than 100 videos from me. You know? How much are you willing to put into it? I know dudes who, and I might even start picking this up because I thought this was amazing. There's this guy. He's a skateboarder vlogger. He does it every fucking day. Daily vlogs. He's a skateboarder, filmmaker. He does all that shit. Every day. It means he's getting his footage. He goes home. He edits. He puts it up. He rinses, repeats. Every fucking day, man. Now that's props. That's grind right there. How much are you willing to invest and put into the work? See, here's the thing. You could come from fucking Miami and have no work ethic, not give a shit about what you want to do with your life, and then just be cool with the average. You might have the idea that you want to have the big things, but you don't have the mentality. It's not built in you like that. Versus someone who might come from fucking Chipley, right? Never heard of that one either, right? I didn't until I fucking showed up in the town to fill a gas tank. Different story. Right? You might have someone from fucking Chipley. He comes out, he's a psycho for this shit. He knows exactly what he wants. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And he does it every fucking day. He's consistent, he's smart, he's efficient, and he's learning. Most of all, he loves the process. If you love the process, it's never really work for you, is it? It's just you just fucking do it. If you love the process, it's very easy to carry it out. And if you love the process, it doesn't matter whether it takes you 10 years or 50 fucking years. You're going to be doing it your whole life anyways. So why the fuck would it matter about that? You think we give a fuck about the end result? You think, man, that ain't nothing. The end result's nice. That's cool. That's neat. But the process is where I'm grounded in. And because I love that dirt so much and I can do it every day for years on fucking end, who's going to stop me from getting out of Slidell? Who's going to stop me? You know, it may not happen now. It may not happen in 5-10 years. 15 to 20? Let's see what happens then. Right? What happens? See, I may start off here, but I'm going to end up there. And there's a long road in between that. And it's how much you're willing to invest in this whole area that determines whether you get here. And if you don't love what you have to put into that shit, if you ain't willing, if you ain't got the work ethic, you don't have the discipline, if you don't have what it takes to get up every day and lay it fucking down, if you don't have the gall to turn certain things down because of where you value your process and success, if you don't have the mentality, if you don't have the discipline to stick to it whether you feel like it or not, to just do the fucking things, you are not going to make it. It depends on how much you're willing to put into it. And if you're willing to put all of that in, you're going to make it. All of it. You got to be all the way with it, dude. You can't half-ass it. You can't be in this mentality of backup plans. You got to be building. You got to be in the process of building and destroying. Building and destroying. Right? And you have to be in the process, not in the end result. Because when it develops an apathy and an impatience for what you do when you get caught up in the end result. See, if I got caught up in having 20-inch arms, and I mean, I'm like, what? I'm like 12-inch arms right now. If I get caught up in having 20-inch arms, by year 1, I'm done. Because I'm so, I'm going to hate fucking training biceps every day because, I mean, how fast do they grow? Not really that fast, right? You can't build 20-inch arms in a fucking year unless you do some weird shit that we don't know about. Right? You can't do it. It's got to take time. And some people, you might recognize that it might take you, let's say it does take you a year, right? It takes you a year to pack on those inches. Every day, you think about it, 365 days that you got to train. Well, you probably train twice a week, so give twice a week, 2 times 52. You're talking 40. There's 4. Talking about 104 days training biceps, right? 104 days of bicep focus. Think about that. 104 days. And yeah, I mean, that can vary, but every day that you train that, it's gonna suck. You're gonna hate it because it's so, because when you get so caught up in the results, you're waking up to the results. You're not waking up to the dirt. You're waking up to the roses that it makes you not want to do the dirt. And when you realize you have to do the dirt to get the roses, and you realize how much you're doing the dirt and never getting the roses, it makes you apathetic. It makes you resentful almost towards it. And that makes you angry. And that's when you start quitting. That's when you start leaving. That's when you start giving up. And then saying, it's not possible. No, it's possible. You just have to love what you do and actually become it, manifest it. I don't care what it is that happened then. What happened then is for you to manage and you to deal with. There are things that happened then that may be holding you back, yes. However, if you deal with that, right? You deal with those traumas, you deal with what happened, and you work your way you work with it. Okay? It's not about getting rid of certain things and taking all the good things. It's not about that. It's about taking what is and then using it. It's not about getting rid of these aspects of yourselves that you don't like and then only bringing the good to surface. It's about taking the whole fucking spectrum. It's about forgiving the things that happened back then. It's about releasing the hate that's holding you back from manifesting this. It's about releasing and coming to terms, accepting what is and what you have to find what you can do about that. And there may not be a way, but you can make a way. See the difference? May have not been done. Maybe it's time for you to do it. So, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully this helped you out. If you want it, fucking get it. Talk to y'all next time.